Morning. So, yesterday, my friends got married. Tracy and Angela, after 20 years, 20 years of being together, they finally got to tie the knot, which was amazing, exceptional. We had a lovely time. And the whole event was beautifully planned out, really well done. And I was very happy for you both. The reception was phenomenal in terms of the setup and the food choices. There was a donut wall. I didn't get much footage of any of it because I didn't know anyone. I mean, I know the children, so that was lovely to see them. I kind of did my usual introvert thing and sort of stuck to a wall somewhere and pretended not to exist, which happens sometimes. Sometimes I just get very, very, very introverted and I do my wallflower thing. It's good coffee. However, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just such a nice thing. It was so good. It was very nerdy, and I tell you what, the after 20 years, if I can still talk about my partner the way they talked about their wife, that's exceptional. Their words were funny, nerdy, incredibly nerdy, but very sincere, and you just felt it. You felt it. It was good. So after 20 years, let's say that enough. 20 years. 20 years. They finally were able to get married, and yay! Come check this out. What? What? Over here. How cool is that? Yeah! Star Trek cushions for my lounge. My wife made them. It's very cool. So I'm loving that. This week I was a bit excited because I got to, we started a board game club here at the school. And it's kind of funny because it took me a couple of years to sort of get it up and running at my last school, but I came here and I had teachers asking me to do it. They'd all sort of heard about it and then cottoned on to what I do. And I had staff and students. I had more staff come up to me to say we should start a board game club than what I did students. So I just went, all right, well, let's just give it a go. Shall we say it went really well? About 30 students all. I mean, usually those numbers will die down, and that's fine. You'll get left with a core group of students who are there to play games, and that's fun. But it was nice. It was good. We sort of just got out some of the basics. I mean, we only have 45-minute lunch breaks. We played Love Letter, I think. Loot. Popular one, Rhino Kinesia. Love that game. It's very easy to teach, really, for such a complex trick-taking, even area control game, which is good. Age of War. Also Rhino Kinesia. Rhino Kinesia, you are just amazing. So, and a little bit of Exploding Kittens. Exploding Kittens being, I don't know, like it was one of it was one of the biggest Kickstarters ever, wasn't it? So, did really well. But I think it's been since surpassed, and I'm pretty sure Fireball Island is going to be giving it a good run for its money in terms of what it's capable of. However, we had a blast. It was fun. It was good. We enjoyed ourselves. I obviously can't show you footage from the actual evening. It was obviously because it involves students. Had a great time. It was really hard. Like, we just had to choose lots of really quick games, and those games were brilliant. It was good that someone knew Exploding Kittens, and because it was so popular, I think, as a Kickstarter, there's lots of people who know it at least. And so we were able to. Someone went and looked after Exploding Kittens, and that went really well. Like, they played that the whole time. I taught a group Loot. I mean, I can teach Age of War in 5 seconds, so that wasn't hard at all. And yeah, we just had a blast. I don't know, like, I'm amazed at how quickly we got that up and going, and now it's a weekly thing. So, more updates on that later. In the meantime, I'm going to finish off my Superman novel, graphic novel, sorry. Grant Morrison, you know what? Really resisted the Morrison as best I could, but in the end, he brought me in. He made me love him. Oh, check this out. How cool is that? I actually left that on. I forgot that I was wearing it, and I put it on because it came from the wedding. Angela's daughter does amazing stuff, and I'll put a link to what she does in the bio. But she does all these little things. How cool is that? I mean, if you've seen Star Wars, you know what that is. So I'm not going to explain it. But amazing, like amazing little crafty things. And so everyone got one of something like this. Everyone got one of these. So it was brilliant. I was showing my daughter what it was this morning. I put it on and I completely forgot about it. Got to work, was making my coffee, and the boss is in there, like the principal, and he's just chatting. And I just noticed he's looking down at my chest, going, just sort of puzzled, but he's very cool. Like he's pretty cool and relaxed about that sort of thing. So he didn't say anything, but you could see he was puzzled and kind of maybe a little bit curious as to why I was wearing it. But I just sort of looked down and went, "Oh yeah, whoops." I don't mind. It looks great. Anyway, I'm going to read my graphic novel. I'm going to have a nice coffee to start my day, and I'll catch you all next time. I just want to say congrats, 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 Angela and Tracy. All the best. Bye.